What is going on, dudes? My name is Danger and welcome to a new video. Guys, I'm sorry, it's been a while since we've actually, talked to each other. Since we've actually done an actual Call of Duty video, and it's good to be here, it's good to talk with you guys, and yeah, it's just surprising to me, I know. But yeah. Anyways, guys, so now, this time of year is whenever the new Call of Duty is starting to get super hyped up now, obviously. It's Infinite Warfare, so a lot of people have been hating on it, those bandwagon haters, all the 3 million dislikers that aren't actual people, but most people created a lot of different accounts for it and crap, which is kind of insane to me if you think about it, but, yeah. Also, the older Call of Duty, which is Black Ops 3 at the current moment, starts getting a little old. We're still waiting for the DLC trailer to come out. Well, DLC 3 trailer to come out. As of right now, it has not come out, and the zombies is really boring. Multiplayer is really boring. They're trying to, introduce new stuff with contracts and blackjack and all that kind of stuff, but really, it's only gonna last a while. But yeah, basically, this time of year is the perfect time to start a top 5 for the next Call of Duty game. And if you haven't noticed in like the past year or so that I've been doing YouTube, which is when I've actually been doing okay in YouTube, I did make a top 5 before, and it was okay, well received. Back then I didn't have as many subscribers as I did now, and but for the time it got well received until a lot of people dislike bombed it and all that kind of stuff, which it is what it is. Back then I had a lot of dislike bombers, so yeah. So basically, guys, today's top 5 is going to be the top 5 features that we want in Infinite Warfare. Now, this isn't going to be focusing on a certain weapon that we want to return, or a certain perk or kill streak or something like that. We just want features overall and like a whole kind of collaboration with one another. So yeah, anyways, guys, let's get into this. So coming in at our number 5 spot, we have legs, gore, and other graphical improvements. So basically, if you didn't know, within Black Ops 3 they introduced the ability to actually see your legs. It's a tiny feature, I know, but it can actually help because you can also see your shadow and everything, which you couldn't do in previous Call of Duties. Doesn't help as much, but again, it's a small feature that makes the game just look a lot better. And then you have gore, which was also reintroduced in Black Ops 3, all the way back from World at War, believe it or not, which was the last Call of Duty game to have gore, and I believe might be the only one actually other than Black Ops 3, which is kind of surprising. I mean, it's just something really small like that, but it can make the game look so much better. So whenever you like blow someone up or actually shoot someone in the leg, that limb's gonna go flying off, and it just improves the game graphically so much better. Yeah, and then other graphical improvements have environments that actually move around and aren't just like you're stuck in time and nothing is happening but people running around in a just one picture. It's not just like a picture. You actually have stuff going on around you, which is something that Black Ops 3 has done pretty good so far. So yeah, guys, comes in at number 5. So coming in at our number 4 spot, we have good kill streaks. Now this is something in Call of Duty that needs to happen for it to be a good game, because the last Infinity Ward game really did not do too good with the kill streaks. They were kind of bland, kind of boring. Yes, they were really good, to be honest, a lot of them, but it wasn't as fun, and it didn't get you that motivated to actually earn them, which is kind of unfortunate. But Black Ops 3 has done okay with it. Advanced Warfare, not too much. I mean, they did introduce the ability to customize them, but then again, it ended up just being a nuisance because you had to spend so much points on just one thing, and it really kind of just degraded to also get you score streaks. But Black Ops 3 kind of picked it up a little bit more, but we just want fun score streaks, but also good as well. Kind of balance it out a little bit, make them easy to earn and all that kind of stuff. We don't want to see a kill streak that takes like 20 kills to get and it be mediocre. I mean, the only thing that could really be 20 kills in my eyes is like an AC 130 type thing, because those things are freaking amazing back in the day. But Anyways, guys, comes in at number 4. So up at our number 3 spot, we have Pro Perks. Now, Pro Perks, if you didn't know, were introduced all the way back in Call of Duty. Back whenever it was new and, you know, Modern Warfare and Old Warfare, all that kind of stuff. It was introduced in, I believe, Modern Warfare 2. I could be wrong, but I think it was Modern Warfare 2 that introduced Pro Perks, which just basically allowed you, if you completed certain challenges for one perk, you could get an add-on to it. So let's say Commando Pro, which was kind of controversy back in Modern Warfare 2 because of kind of how overpowered it was. I believe, I can't remember which one it started out as. I think Commando made it to where you could knife lunge farther, but I think that was it may have been the Pro, it may not have been, but I think another one was that you, like, it was either a Pro or the regular version where you had no falling damage. I don't know if that's right or not. It might be Modern Warfare 3 I'm thinking of during that, but I know Commando Pro was a thing, and it was not a good thing considered by most people. But Pro Perks are just an easy way to, like, upgrade a perk without you having to do too much, you know. Ghosts had okay perks, but they would have been a lot better if you could upgrade them. You know, it just gets a little bland using the exact same perks over and over again. I think in Black Ops 3, I think I rarely ever change out the perks unless I'm going for like a knife only class, and that's about it. Like, I just stick with the same 3 or 2 or 1 because sometimes I don't even use 3, which is kind of bad if you think about it. You should be using all 3 perk slots, but it's whatever. But what we really want to see is Pro Perks. Okay, they're just super fun and super rewarding to get, and it just shows you, you know, who's good in actually playing the game and to actually unlock those things. So yeah, comes in at number 3. So coming in at our number 2 spot, we have Destructible Environments. Now, if you didn't know, Destructible Environments were first introduced in Call of Duty Ghosts. Now, if you're like me and like a lot of the community, Call of Duty Ghosts was not considered a good game whatsoever. It was the last boots on the ground, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. But whenever they introduced the Destructible Environments, it was something new, something innovative, something that kind of made the game more realistic. It was poorly implemented, okay, because you didn't feel like too many things were destructible. It was all scripted, like, oh yeah, you can blow up this wall, but it has a symbol on it that shows you can destroy it. No. You need to be able to, like, shoot down walls, kind of like, what's that game called? Yeah, Rainbow Six Siege. You should be able to shoot down walls and shoot through them and all that kind of stuff. It just makes the game so much more realistic, and it makes it look a lot better, too. The kind of... Well, one thing that I noticed in COD Ghosts, in one of the DLCs, you could actually... The only thing you could do on the map that was destructible was push a garbage can like 1 or 2 feet in front of a ladder so you could climb up it. I don't know why they wanted to introduce that out of all things they could have done. They just need to implement it better, and hopefully it will be pretty good within Infinite Warfare. I can kind of, you know, picture a few things in my mind that would work. But as of right now, we have no idea about the destructible environments. They haven't given us any clue within what they've shown us. So yeah, it comes in at number 2. So coming in at our final spot of the day, at number 1, for this entire top 5, we have weapon balancing. Now, weapon balancing is a very important part of Call of Duty, and just needs to be within all games. Black Ops 3, unfortunately, does not have that good of weapon balancing. You have basically the VMP, and you have like the Man of War, and you have the ARC. I think that's what it's called. Or is it the KN-44? I don't know. They changed the name for it, so I have no freaking clue on that thing, to be honest. I think it's the KN-44, actually. I don't use it, but anyways, you just have those few weapons, and that's about it. I mean, yeah, you have a few other weapons that you can use, but you just feel underpowered with them, and it really doesn't feel fun to use any weapons. There are no fun weapons either. So, like, yeah, weapon balancing is good, but they also need to make a weapon that's just gimmicky and just fun to go out and use. Like, there's none of that in Black Ops 3, unless you want to get one out of a supply drop, which, yeah, about supply drops, you can go check the video that I made on that, my rant video. Speaking of rants, I might make another one, I don't know. I want to, it was really well received, but it's kind of, I don't know what to do about it with this dead period in Call of Duty, and I might just make another video that's already been done by a lot of other people. But yeah, weapon balancing, we just need good balanced weapons, man. I mean, I don't want a weapon that everybody uses, which has happened in like the last few Call of Duties, like Black Ops 3, it's the VMP. Ghost, it was the, what's it called? The Remington. In Advanced Warfare, it was the ASM-1 and the Bal 27, and no other weapon really felt like they could outgun them, which is unfortunate, but hopefully we will see a lot better weapon balancing in Infinite Warfare. And actually, I don't know where this information specifically come from. I think it's like directly from Call of Duty themselves. They actually said that there's gonna be like hundreds of weapons in Infinite Warfare. Now, I don't know if that's true or not. I don't know if it's just gonna be variants or if it's gonna be kind of like sort of small type weapons that, I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen. If they put in hundreds of weapons, I don't know how much variety they can actually get with it. But I'm sure they'll do good with it, and hopefully we'll see some good weapon balancing in Infinite Warfare. So yeah, guys, that was my top 5 features for Infinite Warfare that we need to see. Alright, so anyways, guys, hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and all that cool stuff. Let me know if you want any more top 5s. I can certainly do it, or top 10s, top 20s maybe. I don't know. I could do it, but it's just whatever you guys want. I'm probably not going to go out of my way to make one just because it's another dead period of Call of Duty, like I've said before. Plus, top 5s are overused anyway. I just want to get this one out here, and yeah. So, and I will talk to you guys later.